So I'm just going to have you start sitting nice and tall. You're going to place your hands to the very edge of your box. We're just going to start with a roll down. So you're going to nod the chin down to the chest. Exhale, slowly press that box out and away from you, lengthening through those shoulder blades. Feel that collarbone expand. Take a nice deep inhale here. Allow that back to release a little bit further. And then as you exhale, I want you to scoop in that tailbone, tuck your spine, slowly roll it all the way back up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Roll it down. One vertebrae at a time. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Slowly curl it up. Good. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Roll it down. Inhale here. Exhale, stack your spine up. Gain that mobility of your spine. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Press it out and away. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, slowly stack your spine back up. Beautiful. You're going to stay here. Place the right hands to the center of your box. Left arm is going to open out to this side. I want you to think of growing tall through that spine. You're going to push with that right arm. Rotate to the left as you inhale. And then exhale, pull it back, center. Gorgeous. Inhale to open. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, find that rotation, lengthening through the crown of your head. Exhale, center. Last one, rotate. Keep that rotation. You're going to reach all the way up and over, taking a side bend. Get that side stretch. Try to root down through your left sits bone, and then rotate all the way towards your box and slowly stack your spine up one vertebrae at a time. Switching sides, you're going to place the left hands to the center of the box. Extend your right arm out to the side, and then lengthen up through the crown of your head, rotating towards that arm as you inhale. Exhale, pull it back, center. Inhale to twist. Exhale, pull it center. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, center. Last one. Find that twist. And then reach all the way up and over. Get that side stretch, really rooting down through that right sits bone. Inhale here. Rotate towards that, towards your box. And then go ahead and slowly stack your spine all the way back up. Good. From here, we're just going to take a flat back. I want you to flat back, hinge your body out. And then exhale, hinge right back up using that co-contraction of your spinal extensors and your core. Inhale, hinge out. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. Very nice. From here, we're going to kind of combine those motions. So I want you to flat back out. Exhale, round your spine to come up. So you're feeling like a wave of your spine. Good. Flat back to go out. Exhale, wave your spine up. Two more. Flat back out. Exhale, wave your spine up. Last one. Flat back out. Exhale, wave it up. Reverse that wave. So now we're going to contract that spine down. Head to tail connection. Flat back, lift yourself up. Exhale, contract down. And then flat back up. Two more. Contract. Flat back up. Last one. Contract. And flat back up. Good. Very carefully, you're going to step outside of your well. And then I want you to place all of your springs on. You're going to leave your box on long ways. And then you're going to sit on your box with your feet resting on your headrest. Okay. So all springs. Perfect. And then scoot your booties to the front edge of your box. Arms are going to just reach straight forward. We're going to come into a roll down. I want you to anchor down through your heels. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, slowly curl all the way down to the tips of your shoulders. Good. Take an inhale here. Arch those arms overhead. Get that nice extension of your spine. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Slowly curl back up all the way to that seated position, really pressing down through those heels, finding that nice length through the top of the spine. Inhale, exhale, slowly curl down. Arch it back. Find that deep inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest and curl it up. Ooh, press down through those heels. Good. Last two. Slowly rolling down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl it up. Good. On this last one, we're going to stay down. So go ahead and roll all the way down. Now hug your knees into your chest. Good. Coming high off those shoulder blades, take your gaze in between your thighs. We're going to come right into your single leg stretch. Both hands are going to come to that right shin bone, extend that left leg. You're going to switch side to side for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold both knees in on 1. Double leg stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle your arms. Pull your knees in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Good. Staying high off those shoulders. Keep that chin slightly tucked. Gaze in between those knees. Last 3 and 2. Pull it in. Last 1. Hug your knees to the chest. Go ahead, arch back. Open up through those shoulders. Take a little breather here. We're going to come into our hamstring pull series, but before you do, go ahead and find that rest position. I want to just kind of talk you through. So we're going to do our regular hamstring pulls where we're holding behind our thighs. Then we're going to add our twist with rotation and just with our hands behind the head. The leg that's extending out, I want you to really try to find the extension of that hip. So go ahead and let it drop all the way over that box so you get that nice stretch through the hip flexor.
The leg's going to stay straight?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're going to go ahead and curl your head and chest up for me. Come into that tight ball. And then you're going to extend your right leg up to the sky. Grab behind your right calf or your thigh. Extend that left leg forward. Good. Pulse it towards you twice. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands come behind the head. Keep the pattern of the legs for 8, 7. Lift high off those shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Add that rotation towards the leg that's up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, ladies. Go ahead and rest. Take your feet to that headrest. Sit all the way up for me. I'm going to switch your springs for you to 1 rep. If you feel like you need more tension, you'll scoot your booties back. Less tension, you'll keep them forward on the box. I'm going to have you reach down for your short loops. Fingertips are just going to reach down nice and long. We're going to come into your chest expansion, pressing those palms back as you exhale. Inhale, arms float forward. Good. Think of really pressing down through your fingertips first and then pressing back. So you get that length of those shoulders pressing down and away from your ears. Good. Pulling your rib cage back towards your spine. Hold it back. You're going to just stay here. I want you to look to the right. Bring it through center. Look to the left. Take it through center. Allow those arms to come forward. Again, press it back. Exhale. Hold. This time look left, center, right, center. Arms reach forward. 2 more sets. Exhale, push back. Looking to the right, center, left, center. Take it forward. Last time, pressing back. Looking to the left, center, right, center, and then reach your arms all the way forward. Rotate your palms up to the ceiling, lifting your elbows to shoulder height. Imagine you've got a table underneath your arms so that you can't dip the elbows. You're going to keep those arms right where they are. Just bicep curl for me. Exhale as you bend the elbows to 90, and inhale to lengthen out. Again, if you need more tension, you'll scoot your booties back. Less tension, you'll scooch forward. Good. Always maintaining that tension on those straps. Good, 2 more here. Last one. Hold that bicep curl for me. Now I want you to scoop your tailbone and roll down into a C curve. Stay right here. Lift a little bit higher so you're really in that just flexion of your lower spine. And then I want you to, one leg at a time, float your legs to tabletop. Find your balance. Good. Staying here, we're going to just single leg toe tap. Drop your right toes. Exhale, pull them in and switch. Left toes and in. Right toes and in. Left toes and in. Going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, sitting up nice and tall. Cross your straps for me. Go ahead and hold all the way up onto those ropes. And then you're just going to pull your elbows right into your side body, keeping your elbows glued. You're going to lead with your knuckles. Make sure that your wrists don't kink in or out. You're keeping them in one flat line as you open on that exhale. Elbows are in and inhale, bring it back. Exhale, elbows stay glued. Inhale, bring it in. So it's okay if your arms don't go that far. I just want to see those elbows stay connected right into your side body so they don't get to leave. Good. Last 4. And 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Staying on those ropes, reach your arms straight forward for me. You're going to bend your right elbow, rotate to that right side as you exhale, keeping your left arm nice and long. Inhale, bring it through center and switch, alternating side to side. One more each side. Good. Uncross those straps for me. You're going to slide those short loops over your elbows. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Working our rhomboids. You're going to exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale, bring it back, center. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades. And inhale, center. Good. Exhale, squeeze, keeping that rib cage closed, keeping those transverse abdominals active. Last 3 and 2. Hold your elbows open wide on 1. Reach your heart to the ceiling. Lift those arms up and back for 8, 7. Gorgeous. 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Sit up tall. From here, you're going to slide those long loops all the way up over your thigh bones like you're putting on a pair of pants. So your ropes are going to kind of end up at the bottom of your thighs. Once your straps are on, you're going to float your legs to your tabletop position, lowering all the way down to your back. Make sure your booties are a little bit more towards the front edge of your box. And then lie all the way down, legs come to tabletop. Good. Interlace those fingers behind the head. And then I want you to lift your heels just a touch higher for me, Jesse. Good. From here, curl your head and chest up. Keep your gaze in between your thighs. You're just going to move your knees away from you about 2 inches, and then exhale, pull them in for 8. Reaching out and pull in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in on 1. You're going to lose tension on that right leg. Rotate towards your left knee as you inhale. Exhale, pull everything center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. 2 more to each side. Inhale. Exhale, pull center. Inhale. Exhale, pull center. 1 more each side. Last one. Good. Rest your feet on the headrest. Arch back over the box. You can release your arms to the side. Whatever feels good to kind of give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Good. Interlace your fingers back behind the head. Curl your head and chest back up. This time I want you to extend both legs straight up to the ceiling. Good. Curling up high off those shoulders. We're just going to draw small circles, reaching your legs out and around for 8. Small baby circles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Reverse your circle for 8. You're almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and take those straps back off of your thighs and grab back up onto your ropes. Last little bit of abdominal work here. You're going to grab back up onto the rope for me. Good. And then go ahead and roll all the way back down to your back. Bring just your right leg to your tabletop position. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to curl up your spine, extending out through that right leg. Good. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down, floating your leg back to tabletop. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Reach that right leg out. Open up through those collarbones. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Extend through that leg. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down. Stay here. Place your right foot down. Float your left leg to tabletop. Inhale to pause. Exhale, curl your head and chest. Reach through that leg. Open up that chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Bringing that leg to tabletop. You have 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Stay here. Float both legs to your tabletop position. Awesome. Stay in here. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Nod the chin to the chest. Full teaser, ladies. Here we go. Lift it up. Open through those collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop your tailbone under. Fold back into your ball. Inhale. Exhale. Curl your chin to chest. Lift it up. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Lower down. This is your last one. Inhale. Exhale. Curl it all the way up. Find that teaser. Hold. Stay here. Pull your elbows back for your triceps. Pulling in for 8. 7. Find your balance. 6. Take your time. 5. Moving slow. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Rest your feet on that headrest. Sit up nice and tall. Awesome work. You're going to hook your straps onto the pegs. Switch your spring for me to just 1 single blue, and then we're going to sit facing sideways towards this wall. So 1 single blue. Make sure your red comes off. You're going to grab your short loop into your left hand, in towards your right hand. If it feels too heavy, you'll drop down to that long loop. From here, we're just going to unfold your arm all the way out to this side as you exhale, coming into your cross arm pull. And then inhale, bring it back center. Open out to the side as you exhale. Inhale, bring it center. 3 more. Reaching out for 3. And 2. On this next one, we're going to hold it out to this side. Good. I want you to turn your palm to face down. You're just going to bend to a 90-degree angle and slice it out for 5. Bend and slice 4. Awesome, you guys. Last 3. I know this is brutal. 2. Last 1. Awesome job. Inside hand's going to take that short loop. Palms face up. We're going to hug that glorious world. And then inhale, open out. Good. Try not to lean with your world. Our world is staying stationary. We're rooting down through both sits bones. We're lengthening tall through the crown of the head. Last two. Interlace your fingers for me at the top. Lower your arms down in front of your belly button. Good. Keep that nice rounded position of those arms. Rotate towards your foot bar as you exhale. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Two more. Last one. Gorgeous. Hook that strap onto your peg, and then you're going to face towards this side now, facing me. Left hand is going to grab that short loop. And then coming into your draw sword or cross arm pull, lead with your elbow, unfold your arm out to the side. Just careful your wrist does not break. Inhale, bring it back to your pocket. Exhale, reach. Good. Awesome job, ladies. Last two. On this last one, we're going to hold that arm, rotate your palm down, bend that elbow to a 90 degree, and slice it open for 5. And 4. I know it hurts so good. 3. Last 2. Uno más. Slice it open. Gorgeous. From here, take that inside hand into your strap. Palms face up. Hug your beautiful world. And open it up. Exhale, hug your world. Inhale, open. Good. Last 2. On this last one, interlace those fingers for me up at the top, and then lower your fingertips down in line with your belly button. Keeping those elbows rounded, rotate towards your foot bar as you exhale. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, find that rotation. Inhale, bring it center. Good. Last one. Awesome. Hook your strap onto the peg for me. And then a little different, we're going to place our box long ways on the floor towards my side, just right up against your carriage bed. Good. We're going to come into a standing lunge. So bring the box a little bit more forward, Jessie, so it's kind of towards the front of the wood. And then I can't see yours. Yeah, yours is good stuff. All right. You're going to step up carefully onto your box. Your right foot is going to come to that front corner for me. Face forward this way. Right foot comes to the front corner. Left foot is going to come to the shoulder block. So right foot here for me, left foot against the shoulder block. Good. From here, keep that back heel lifted high. We're going to come into a high lunge. So you're going to bend into that front knee. Press your left heel all the way back. Good. Hold that lunge position. Back leg stays straight. You're going to exhale, drive down through that right heel and lift straight up. Good. Pressing down, reach that heel back and lengthen back up. Exhale, press down. Inhale, lengthen up. Finding that core. Really try to feel that pubic bone reaching down and lengthening up. Finding opposition through the crown of your head as you rise. Try to relax the shoulders. On this last one, hold that lunge position. Reach your arms forward for me. Good. You're going to bend that back knee in towards you as you inhale. Exhale, kick it out for 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Now listen to me carefully. On 1, keep that back leg straight. You're going to lower your left hand all the way down to your platform. Your right hand is going to come down to your box. You're going to swoop your right ankle over your left ankle, so you're in a plank position. From here, pike your hips up to the sky, fold in half as you exhale. Inhale, unfold to your plank. Exhale, pike. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, pike. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, pike. Inhale, unfold. Give me 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Go ahead. Come to your plank. Rest that right knee back onto your box. Good. And then carefully bring that carriage all the way in. You're going to face your carriage now, still kneeling on your box. For me, you're going to take your blue spring off. So we don't have any springs on. Lower down to your elbows on top of your carriage bed. Keep your knees glued together for me. We're going to come into some lateral flexion here. You're going to extend your elbows to the right-hand side, allowing your carriage to move away from you. To the left, to the left side. So keep your elbows centered. You're shifting that carriage bed out. And then hips are going to drop down with you for a modified snake. Good. Exhale, pull everything back in. Good. Inhale, go to the side, drop your hips down. Exhale, pull everything in. Try not to rest your hips on the carriage. It's just a little hover, working those obliques. Giving me 2 more here. Last one, stay to the side. Lift your hips up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your carriage all the way in. Hook your blue spring back on. Good. Before we switch sides entirely, you're going to place your box on again, long ways, right up against those shoulder blocks. Lie onto your bellies for me. So just on the shoulder blocks. Lie onto your bellies, facing your straps. We're just going to do a little bit of back extension, grabbing up onto your ropes. Hands come to the outer edge of your carriage for me, coming into your pulling straps. We're going to reach those arms to your hips, lengthen that chest up as you inhale. Keep your chins nice and long. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Just making sure that you're not kinking the neck, but rather when you're looking forward and lifting up, you're keeping that gaze slightly down and forward. Good. Last 3. 2. On this next one, lift up and hold. Open those arms to your T-press. Exhale, pull back to the hip. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, open, and exhale, pull. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull. Last 2. Last one, hold it back at the hips. Tricep press, elbows bend, and extend here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Awesome job. Hook your straps onto the pegs. Bring your box back onto the floor to the other side, keeping it long ways right up against that wood runner. Standing facing forward towards your foot bar. Your left foot is going to come to the front edge of the box. Your right foot will be on that front shoulder block. Coming into your high lunge, bend into that front knee. Keep that back leg all the way straight as you inhale. Exhale, drive down through that left heel and press up. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale, drive down through that heel, lift it up. 4 more. Good. Press down to that high lunge. Right hand's going to come to your platform. Left hand comes to your box. You're going to swoop that left ankle over your right ankle. And coming into that plank position, you're going to pike those hips up to the sky as you exhale. And then inhale and fold. Exhale to pike up. Inhale to unfold. Exhale, pike. Inhale and fold. Last 3. 2. Good. Last one. And then rest that left knee down. And make your way onto both knees. You're going to lower down to your elbows. Good. Take that blue spring off. Keep your inner thighs glued together for me. Glide your elbows to that right-hand side as you inhale. Dip those hips down. Exhale, use your obliques to bring it back home. Good. Try not to dip too low. You want to keep space between your hips and that carriage bed. You're just hovering and pulling in. Pressing out and hover and pull in. Last 3, 2. On this next one, stay to the side. Lift your hips up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your carriage all the way back in. Awesome job. Add your blue spring back on one last time. You're going to place your boxes on short ways right up against those shoulder blocks. Good. Facing your box, come down to your elbows on top of the box. Your toes are going to tuck on top of your platform. Just starting in a kneeling position. I want you to round your spine up like an angry cat. Keep your carriage docked. Lift your knees up but just 2 inches to a hover and then tap back down for 10. Lift up to a hover and tap 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest down. Take a quick breather. From here, you're going to hover your knees back up, this time bringing your right knee all the way to touch the box. So hover your knees, tap your right knee to the box, hold. Press out with that left leg to straighten. Hold your plank here for 8, holding 7, holding 6, holding 5, holding 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Keep those toes tucked. Hover your knees back up. This time bringing your left knee to tap the box. Press out to your plank and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release down on 1. Awesome job. Add on a red spring so you have 1 red and 1 blue. And then carefully stand up with your with your platform foot first. And then inside leg is going to go against your box. We're going to come into your skating. Straight legs, press that carriage all the way out as you exhale. And inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, bring it in. Really nice. Really trying to find that length. Yep, you already knew before I came over. Good, 2 more. Good, now bend low into those legs for me. We're going to come into your single leg skaters, pressing that right leg out and in for 8, 7, weight is in those heels, 6, 5, bringing the ribcage back, 4, yes, 3, 2, and 1. Transfer your weight, press with the outside leg this time, pressing with your left leg, out and in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in. Good. We're going to carefully turn around to the other side. You can step both hands to the box. And then making your way around. Right foot on the platform, left foot against your box. Straight leg skaters. Press out as you exhale. And inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, in. Two more. Bend low into your legs. Good. Just skate that left leg out and in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Transfer that weight, press in and out with that right leg, pressing out and in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. You're going to bring your carriage in, sit on your box facing forward. We're just going to end with a figure 4 stretch, crossing that right ankle over your left thigh. Fold forward at those hips. Give yourself a nice deep stretch. Go ahead and switch sides. Good. Sitting tall, just interlace your fingers behind the head. Want you to grow tall through that spine. You're going to just simply draw the chin to the chest and then allow your elbows to come in towards each other, stretching through the back of your neck. Release the clasp. Give me big shoulder rolls back. And you ladies are all set. Awesome work.
Thank you.